Hello, I'm Dr. Erica Park, medical doctor and health educator. And in this video, we're going to learn how to make one of my absolute favorites, a healthy and delicious Moringa Cacao Smoothie. Now the stars of the show today are the moringa and the cacao. To start, and just to give a little bit of background, moringa is native to India, but it actually grows in other tropical and subtropical regions, including the Caribbean and Africa. It is high in several key nutrients, and the leaves contain about as much potassium as a banana and about as much vitamin C as an orange. It's also packed with antioxidants. Now the cacao is native to the Amazon basin, but it now grows mainly in the Caribbean, Latin America, Asia, and West Africa. And in fact, about 70% of the world's supply of cacao is actually grown in West Africa. And like the moringa, the cacao is also very nutrient dense and a great source of antioxidants. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals, preventing oxidative stress. And as a result of that, they can lower our risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and some cancers. Also, if you'd like a deeper dive into the moringa and the cacao, let me know in the comments, and I can go further into them in another video. Now on to the smoothie. Now this smoothie, as I noted, is one of my absolute favorites. It's very quick and easy to make. It takes really just about 5 minutes, and it's one of my go-to post-workout smoothies. I also add a few optional ingredients when I do things like weight training, which I'll tell you about in a moment. But for the smoothie, I have all the ingredients and measurements listed in the description below. But generally what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with a cup of plant milk of choice. In this one, I actually use oat milk, but you can use almond milk, cashew milk, coconut milk, whatever you prefer. After that, you just add a cup of ice. And next you add a couple, 2 or 3 ripe bananas, about a handful of spinach, and 2 or 3 dates. I personally love using dates as a natural sweetener. You then add your moringa powder, and then you add your cacao powder. Now at this point, I also add flax seeds and hemp seeds. These are great sources of omega-3s and plant-based protein. The additional protein helps with muscle growth and recovery, and this is really good for everybody, but particularly as we age. Now I never used to be a fan of weight training, but since I hit my 40s, I started doing some strength training in my workouts, and now that I'm in my 50s, weight training is something that is a must. I absolutely love to do. Now I also add some peanut butter, but you can add some almond or cashew butter if you like. And I like to put in also a pinch of allspice. So the allspice is optional. You can also use cinnamon. After that, you basically just blend it up and you are good to go. Now, as I said before, it's a super simple and delicious, nutritious smoothie that takes you less than 5 minutes really to do. So I hope you will give it a try, and let me know what you think about it in the comments. All the measurements, again, are in the description below. And remember, you can adjust and modify to your taste. There are different ways you can do it. Like I said, you can add the flax seeds and the hemp seeds. You can add cinnamon, allspice, you can leave it out. And you can also add more dates or less dates depending on your preference. So thanks again so much for watching. And if this brought you value, subscribe and join the community for more evidence-based, culturally rooted health content. You can also check that in the description for some other links, like including my free Substack newsletter. And I hope you enjoy. So have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.